excited? Is the back of the room more excited than the front of the room? Make some noise! Is the front of the room more excited than the back of the room? Yeah, huh? Middle. Are the women more excited than the men? Where my dogs at though? Where my dogs at? Three dogs. Right. Good morning, good afternoon. It's time for Super Saturday. Alright. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing today is we're going to be recognizing the top producers from January up until June. You can't hear me? We're going to be recognizing the top producers from January through June. So when people come up to the front of the room, I want you guys to give big rounds of applause to these leaders. Okay, guys? All right. Now, who's excited about the convention? Who's got their tags ready? Who's got their tags? All right. So when you have your tags at the convention, this is what you walk around with. Okay? So real quickly, guys, wear comfortable clothes during the convention during the daytime, okay? It's hot. It's Atlanta. It's like 190 degrees outside. Right? In the shade, and then when you go inside, it turns to 190 degrees below zero. Alright? Okay? There goes another thing. Don't hang out too much. Okay? Like some people, this might be like a vacation to you, but the workshops are like 9 o'clock in the morning. So you don't want to spend money for this event and then you miss your workshop, correct? Right? Okay? And then also, lastly, you'll see a lot of people walking around the convention with rings on. Don't just stand and take pictures with them. Get their phone numbers, pick their brains, because, you know, that's what we want, right? We want the rings, right? Right?
Right.
And then we want to create ring wearers, right? Right. All right, fantastic. Okay, so put the music. I didn't want to be remiss without sharing some news with you guys real quick. In the month of June, right now, Primerica has 180 licensed people. You guys need to give yourselves a round of applause for that. And his day shop is, you know, one of the top, you know, contributors to that number. Okay? So in June, 4 new RVPs were promoted. There were 44 new people that crossed $50,000 a year in the month of June. There was 10 people that crossed over $100,000 in the month of June. We had 6 new people that crossed over $200,000. We had 4 that crossed over $300,000 in income. We had 3 that crossed over $400,000. We had 4 that crossed over $500,000. We had 1 that crossed over $600,000. And 1 that crossed over 8. Gary and Patricia Quantigan. So when people tell us that, you know, this is a scam, this is a fake, you know, this ain't real, you know, we got to throw stuff like that in their faces, right? Right. You know? Right. When people tell you stuff like that and you have the crusade and this business in your heart, that stuff don't matter. Alright? Alright, so let's jump right into this. Woo! Let's go. Where's my music right now? First things first. First things first. If you got licensed between January and June, just stand up. If you got life license, just life license, just life license between January and June of this year. Now to prove that this is a base shop on the move, if you got promoted between January and June, if you got promoted, doesn't matter what level, stand up. If you got promoted. All right, fantastic, fantastic. Okay, so it's time for trophy time. Ooh, trophy time.
You don't want the rest of the lights to
So first category up is we're gonna get the top personal recruiters, for the half of the year. Okay, so coming in at number 3, let's give it up. Terrence Kirkpatrick, number 3. Coming from the state of North Carolina, so that trophy's for Terrence. Okay, coming in at number 2. Who's collecting for Wesley? Natalia. Come on, Natalia, let's give it up. All right, and then what? There's only
one, number 1.
And coming in at number 1. Woo. Actually, number 1 was a tie between Shamia and Latifah, but Latifah had more premium that she wrote up. Right, so let's give it up for number 1, Latifah Mingo. Come on, you guys can be right on that. You guys can be right on that.
Thank you.
Sorry. All right, coming up next, we're going to get the top personal producers and premium. Top personal producers and premium. So coming in at number 3, all the way from North Carolina again. Guys, let's give it up for April Stevens. Coming in at number 2. Guys, let's give it up for Adina. But there's only
one number 1.
All right, so coming up at number 1, let's all give it up from the state of Texas. Desiree Karim. And we'll bring this down to Atlanta to make sure that Des gets it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's keep it moving. Next category, we're looking for the top 3 producers. Insecurities, top 3 personal producers in securities. Oh, sorry. Top 3 personal producers in licensing. So coming in at number 3. Who's going to get a grab it for your team? It's number 3 is Stephanie J. Coming in at number 2. Let's give it up for April Stevens. There's only
one number 1.
So it looks like she's on fire, right? All right, let's give it up for Latifah Mingo.
Thank you.
Let's give it up for them one more time, guys. One more time. Huh?
I think we had 3 on our team.
Personal?
Personal.
Personal. Personal. Personal. Personal.
I had 2 licenses direct to me.
You had 2?
Yep.
We'll double check the numbers.
I said baby.
We'll double check the numbers. I can only go by what the computer says. Alright? Alright, so let's keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Alright, so now you're going to move to team recruits. Team recruits. Alright, so coming in at number 3 from January through June. Team recruits, let's give it up with 43 recruits. Latifa Mingo. Number two from the state of North Carolina, Donnie Katan. Donnie got prettier, right? And shorter, right? Shorter. All right. But there's only one number 1. So coming in at number 1 with 84 recruits from UH Nation. Give it up for Eric Hudson.
How did Eric beat him by 3/4 of the first one?
That was a typo, sir. All right, so give it up for these guys one more time. So coming up next, top 3 teams. Top 3 teams in premium. Top 3 teams in premium from January through June. Team number 3, give it up from Texas, Desiree Carrera. All right, coming up at number 2, back from the UH Nation. Give it up for Eric Hudson. You guys got right in that. But there's only one
Number 1.
So coming in at number 1, let's give it up again from the state of North Carolina, Donnie Katan. So keep it moving, keep it moving. So top 3 teams in licensing. Top 3 teams in licensing. Coming in at number 3. Let's give it up for Tiffany Allen. Newly married Tiffany Allen. Almost call her Coleman. Get it from one more time. At number two, let's give it up for Donnie Katan. Team in New York, Team in North Carolina. Doing some major things, but there's only
One number 1.
So coming in at number 1, let's give it up for UH Nation leader Eric Hudson. Now we got the top 3 teams. Top 3 teams in top 3 teams in securities. Top 3 teams in securities. There you go. Come on, guys. A little more energy, guys. You guys are acting like you guys are at work. I said what? Coming in at number 3, top 3 teams in securities. Let's give it up for Sandra Sanaa. Coming in at number two. Number two. Let's give it up for the Diamonds of Rubber Team. You just come up and get your what? Come on. I said give it up for Diamonds of
I gotta switch. Sorry.
Also, let's give it up for Beatrice. Over $2,000 in premium within the past week. But there's only. Let's give it up for Judy O'Brien. Let's give it up for technical difficulties. And so we got top three personal securities. Top three personal securities. Right? So one more time, give it up for Sandra Sinai. All right. Let's give it up one more time for the Diamonds Are Forever organization. But there's only one. Let's give it up one more time for the out of Florida, Judy O'Brien. All right. Right, guys, so we have a special piece of recognition. A special piece of recognition for this young lady. Okay, so the first license that we get here is a life license, right? Okay, but just like Coach Graham just mentioned again, she went a little further and she got her securities license. Okay? You guys are so excited about that. That's because you guys didn't get your license yet. What's wrong with you guys? So some of you guys, right? Alright, but I want you guys to give a special round of applause to newly security license representative Tracy. Okay, and now we have one more award, one more special award to hand out. Okay, we were looking at, you know, who's brand new in the business, like who's been in the business like 6 months or less, except for Eric raising his hand. All right, so we was, you know, looking for some people that are really kicking butt, really moving forward. Okay, we're really excited about the millennials that are in the office. So give it up for the McLean sisters. guys went to a hospital last week, and you told the hospital, you know, my boss sent me here to help you guys get out of debt, right? And become free, right? You know, so it took a lot of thinking, a lot of meditating to figure out just who to give this special award to, you know, but in the end we just looked at numbers, and with the numbers, I think alone just over the past 3 months, they did about 21 recruits, and he did about $12,500 in premium. You know, so I want you guys to give, you know, a special, you know, a round of applause, right? And congratulations to right now the top newcomers through June 2015, and the winner is Amina and Adina Qatar.
Thank you to our team. Yay!
Share real quickly what you guys are doing, and maybe you might be able to help us out a little bit to move as fast as you guys are moving.
Well, we really, the camaraderie is great. We whenever we bring in someone new, they become family. We make sure that we get to know them. We go into their homes, meet their family, and it really, it just, I think that helps a lot, building a relationship. And then another thing that we do is we make sure that they know that we're out to help them. And so with that, they are, we're in their ear, we're showing them success, we're constantly putting them around people that are successful and speaking to them. And then, so when we go to the next level with them, it's no problem for them to introduce us to more people that they want to be successful with them. And also when it comes to their families, people who actually need our help, who can benefit from what we do, we make sure that we reach out to them first too, as a part of, you know, their training. So I think that's been helping a lot. And once you get like that role, you find your algorithm, it starts moving. And that's what I think that's really been helping us.
I just think we are coachable. Like, we listen to our coach, and then our team listens to us. So everybody being coachable just helps. That's it.
Real quickly to close us out real quick with the Super Saturday. To close us out real quick with the Super Saturday, let's get the #1 recruiter back up at the front of the room so we can pick his brain for 2 minutes. Let's give it up for Eric Hobson. Just take us into the dome, man. What's your mindset?
First of all, give it up for Gary Ewing. We appreciate it. Man, I really don't, I'm kind of lost for words. My voice is sore, but I mean, you guys excited? Yes. Yeah, I mean, you know, the one thing you got to look at is this. You know, half of the year is pretty much done. We're going into the second part of the year. So if you didn't like the way the first part of the year went, that's okay, because you still got the second part to make it up. Make sense? Yeah. So you just got to get on your grind, just compete, have fun, right? Yeah. So because you guys, you know, you guys can get recognized too. You know, we're here to make money, help families and so forth, but it's nothing like getting your name called. Make sense? Right. All right, so, answer any questions or anything? You guys ready for the convention?
Yes.
Man, let me tell you, there are going to be some lives changed in here.
That's right.
You bet.
Everybody look to your right. Look to your left.
Look to your other left.
Look to your other left. When you come back from the convention, I promise you, if they went there, you ain't even gonna know them. They'll be a whole new person. So I'm excited for you guys. Hey, great job, UH team, first half. Great job was all because of y'all. Right, so give yourself a round of applause. For actually blowing last year's numbers out of the water. We're like way ahead of the pace on numbers. So great job on that. And other than that, man, I don't know what else to really say. See you in Atlanta.
Alright, so real quick, just to wrap this up, I want to thank Rita Mitchell for putting together the PowerPoint presentation. Special thanks to Judy O'Brien for putting out those numbers so we can get the PowerPoint presentation. And let's also give a special thanks, a real big special thanks to the lovely young Ariel Dugang who's videotaping this for us. You know I have to do this, all right? But guys, listen, thank you for coming out. And listen, just like Eric said, we'll see you in Atlanta. God bless.
Atlanta.
See you in the end.
Guys, man.